So I wanted to film an unboxing video, but someone else didn't want me to. There's something seriously wrong with this cat. Yeah, I see you're awake. you just want this chair because you know I need it, don't you? Hey? I know you're awake. You're lucky you're cute.
So for those of you who may have watched my Japan travel diary series, you're probably already aware that on the second last day of the trip, I actually brought this Sony ZV-E10. So I figured I would do an unboxing video for it. So before getting the Sony ZV-E10, I've actually wanted a camera for some time now. And that's because I've always wanted to get into photography and videography. I've always had a little bit of an interest in it. Now, because I am a beginner when it comes to photography and videography, I was looking for something that was a little bit more beginner friendly. And for me, that decision ultimately was coming down to either the Sony ZV-E10 or the Nikon Z50, which obviously I ended up going with the Sony ZV-E10 more so because it was just a little bit cheaper, and I think if I do upgrade in the future, it'll most likely be to another Sony camera. Now, it wasn't actually long after I got back from Japan that I decided to make this unboxing video. Although at the time, I was not very confident when it comes to making videos. So it was basically a silent unboxing that I figured I would do a voiceover for later on. And I did also get a few little other bits and pieces that I also included into the unboxing video for the Sony ZV-E10. Now, the reason that it took this long to put out this video was because I was waiting to finish with the travel diary series because I kind of wanted to keep this channel going in a somewhat chronological order. So because I didn't get the ZV-E10 until after the trip, I didn't want to start filming with the Sony ZV-E10 until after the trip was done for this channel. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. So I did forget to mention this while I was making the unboxing video originally, but I did get the Rode Video Micro, and this is actually the microphone that I'm using to make this video right now. Now, it did also come with this wind muff as well, so it actually makes it perfect for using it outside. Okay, so this here is the Sony ZV-E10 that I got while in Osaka, Japan. So buying this while on holiday in Japan definitely did save quite a bit of money compared to the Australian prices. And this is also the version that comes with the kit lens. So first up, we have some guides on how to use the camera that I will definitely use. Next we have the battery, and the Sony ZV-E10 uses the NP-FW50 battery. There's also this wind muff for the built-in microphone. And the power plugs that came with this are obviously Japanese, which will be useful for when I go back to Japan on another holiday. There's also a neck strap and a charging cable. And finally, we have the Sony ZV-E10 itself. I really like how small and compact it is. Now, one thing I did want to quickly mention about the ZV-E10 with the kit lens, it does not come with a cover for the actual front sensor on the camera, which I did think was a little disappointing. So I did want to also go over some of the little things that I got with the ZV-E10. I got two of these SanDisk Extreme Pro 256GB SD cards. Now, these were actually on sale through Amazon when I got them for about half price, which was really good. I do recommend checking Amazon often for sales. In fact, everything I got here was all through Amazon except for the camera. I also got this variable ND filter from K&F Concepts, which I highly recommend. Now this is a 40.5mm. I also got this tempered glass screen protector, which is actually super easy to put on. I also got this super cheap dummy battery by Newer. So this is an NP-FW50 dummy battery for when I want to shoot longer videos at home and just have it plugged in. I also got 2 extra NP-FW50 batteries that are also made by Newer. Now this is actually because the Sony ZV-E10 battery life is not that great. I was a little iffy about getting extras that weren't Sony branded, but these honestly work just as well as the Sony one, and they were super cheap. So as I mentioned, everything except for the camera I got through Amazon, and I will leave links in the description below. So yeah, this is my full Sony ZV-E10 starter haul. Okay, now that the unboxing is out of the way, let's go ahead and change over to the Sony ZV-E10. There. Now, hopefully the video here looks a lot better than it did before. And just in case anyone out there is wondering, the phone that I was filming on was the Samsung S21 Ultra. Now, as I mentioned before, I still very much consider myself a beginner when it comes to filming and using a camera in general. In saying that, I am really enjoying the whole process. I've learned so much from when I started. I have actually used this camera already. Not on this channel though, I have used it on another channel that I have, but that's pretty much just for study with me channels, so it hasn't really done anything spectacular. I really enjoy seeing new and different ways to film and edit videos, and I'm really excited to start trying new things. And when it comes to using the Sony ZV-E10 so far, I have pretty much just been shooting mostly in manual mode. Now currently for this video, I am actually filming in HLG3, which I believe is picture profile 10. Again, complete beginner. When I know more, I might put out a new video that sort of goes over the different settings that I use when I am a little bit more experienced with using a camera. And one thing I gotta say that is just so refreshing to have is a screen that I can actually see. I can see that I'm in the picture and I don't have to guess by using the back side of my phone. Now there is quite a few things that I am getting in the hang of now when it comes to filming on a camera, and one of those things that has helped me out a lot is just getting used to the menu and setting it up the way I want it with all the different things that I use. And shooting in manual mode really helped me find out what settings I use the most for those menus. So I highly recommend it, especially if you're a beginner. Anyways, so let me know your thoughts and opinions on today's video in the comments section below, and if you enjoyed this video, maybe hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you're at all interested to see what I do with the Sony ZV-E10 moving forwards, you could even hit that notification bell if you want to stay up to date with my future videos, which should all have a lot better quality from now on, and I am just so excited to start filming with this camera. Also, just quickly before I finish with this video, I have put links in the description below of all of the different gear that I showed in this unboxing video. Now, I did want to also mention that they are affiliate links, although it doesn't cost you anything for actually using them, but it does go a long way in helping to support this channel. Anyway, thank you all for watching until the end. I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye for now.